Selfly, key to self-development. Hello friends, in general many of us think to study for short time and get good marks in exams. But most of us could not concentrate in studies, or we cannot concentrate for long time in studies. A solution for that is, which Professor Marty Lobdell made, 7 strategic tips to study less and study smart to get good results. Now let's watch 7 strategic tips. Strategy number 1. Break the study sessions to small sessions. In this tip Marty Lobdell says, that an average student get tired within 20 to 30 minutes of studying. The students who studies good may have 50 to 60 minutes of concentrations period. From this we came to know, that the time of studying is equal to amount of efficiency we lose. But most of the people will give suggestion to study for a long time, but, Marty Lobdell says studying for a long time is useless way. So, if you want to study more, then break the sessions into small sessions. Like if you had studied about 20 minutes then you can take a 10 minutes break. You can do anything in the break, but, our mind must be in relaxed state. You can give a reward to yourself, like if you had studied 20 minutes then you can give yourself a chocolate bar as a reward, so, that reading will become a habit. Of that don't eat too much of chocolates or some other junk food, your health gets spoiled. Eat healthy snack as reward. By giving rewards to yourself, you may not get demotivated. Form small sessions for studying more. There is no strict time span of 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Know your attention span, and fix a timer till when you can study. After a while if you get distracted, watch the timer and stop the timer. So, now you got your attention span. Strategy number 2. Create a study space. Whenever you sit for studying fix a same place to study. Study in a place where you always study. Choose your environment because environment is stronger than willpower. But according to psychology our mood and behavior varies from place to place. For example, if you're in a party with friends you will be in a mood to enjoy, not to study, but if you're among a group who are serious in making a good progress, you won't get a mood to enjoy, you tend to work in that place. This is because our mind triggers according to our environment. So while studying, do not read laying or sitting in beds because you may get sleep. Because bed is for sleeping. So if you are in an environment where you will sleep your mind will change according to that environment. But remember, usually if you read laying in beds that's the best place to read, because if you study in a different place, not in bed your mind doesn't adapt to the environment, it takes time. So study where you study usually. If you are a person who doesn't study at all, then create a study space. Always study in the same place so that your efficiency gets improved. Strategy number 3. Study actively. Study anything actively. Do not just read the words in it, try to understand the words. While studying try to understand that whether you are studying a fact or in concept, for example. If you are reading about fastest animal in the world that is a fact, you just need to remember facts. Then if you are studying about how the animal is running faster or reading a complete study about the animal, then that is a concept. Concepts are more important than the facts. If you read and understand about the concepts you won't forget about the concept. But we usually try to memorize, so you may forget the facts. To remember the facts you must do more revisions. The books we study has a mixture of both concept and facts. To remember the facts and concepts we first need to study the facts and concepts. Then you can explain in your own words to yourself or your fiends. Do explanation with books closed. Marty Lobdell says most of the toppers while they study they highlight the important words in the books. Highlighting helps you in revising, so that you can understand easily. To remember what you studied, read the highlights, so you get a confidence that you know all these things before, so it makes to study easily. But remember if you are explaining in your own words close the books, so that you conclude how much you know about that topic. If you can't explain concept by your own words, read that concepts again. This technique is called active recall technique. Strategy number 4. Take active notes. Marty Lobdell says that we have to take notes what we read or what we understood by listening to your teachers, because when you are revising a concept, it is better to understand that concept with your own words written in notes. If you do not understand a concept, may your friend or teacher may have understood it, so then you can ask them to teach you, then you can take notes in your own words. Strategy number 5. Teach or summarize the learnt concept to others. To learn something, the best way is to teach others what you understand. There are 2 benefits in teaching others. The first benefit is, you will actively learn when you teach others. You will teach the concept from your brain, so you will remember what you learned. We want to teach them with open book. The second benefit is you can understand what you know. If you can't explain a concept well, then you came to know that you are not well prepared with the concept. This is what Albert Einstein said, if you cannot explain it as simple as possible, you don't understand it. Strategy number 6. A technique to read textbook. Marty Lobdell teaches us a technique to read textbook. The name of the technique is SQ3R technique. This technique was formulated by Francis Robinson in 1946 to study effectively. The full form of the technique is survey, question, read, recite and review. The meaning is, before studying a chapter, you have to take a survey about the chapter. That's take an overview of the chapter. Try to understand what the chapter is about. Then list some important question in paper. If you can't find question, you take chapter headline as a question. After writing the possible question, read the chapter, find the answers for the question. After reading, close the book, just recall what you understand in your own words. Then do a review. Like what I know about the chapter. What you get by understanding the chapter. Where to use the lesson in the chapter. If you can't follow this, just don't worry, take the 3R implement in the studies, so that you get improved. Strategy number 7. Use mnemonics to memorize facts. Since facts doesn't have any concepts, we struggle to remember facts. To memorize the facts, we use acronyms. For example, to memorize the color of the rainbow, we use VIBGYOR, that is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. The expansion. To remember more facts using acronyms is the best way, or you can either use image association to remember a fact. You can convert it into a story or image. These all 7 strategies, which I have provided you, is from the book, Study Less, Study Smart. To buy the book, check the link in the description. Go grab from there. If you like the video, please do like, comment, share this video to your friends. Check the link in the description for Selfly blog. Then please do subscribe Selfly to improve yourself and stand out in society. Then click the bell icon and turn on all notification, so that you won't miss any of the updates from Selfly. Thanks for watching.